Be honest, at some point, you've probably wished you could just snap your fingers and instantly learn a new skill. Maybe back in school you wanted to learn how to spin a pen just so people would pay attention to you. Or maybe it was guitar, football juggling, running faster, basically anything that made you look like the cool kid. But now that we're teenagers or young adults, the skills we want are different. Now we want things that actually matter in the long run. Business, languages, technology, sports, skills that can genuinely change our future. The problem is, most people never learn how to learn efficiently. And honestly, that's not even your fault. School trained us to memorize facts for an exam and forget everything as soon as the bell rang. But memorization is not learning. Learning means understanding something, applying it, and remembering it so deeply that it becomes part of you. Think about the last time you tried learning something new, maybe a language, a musical instrument, or coding. What did you do? There's a good chance you memorized things, read a lot, watched a bunch of tutorials, and still felt like nothing actually worked. But why? Because most people focus only on input, reading, watching, listening, when in reality, you should focus more on output, practicing, applying, teaching. It's like trying to learn swimming by only reading books about swimming. You might understand the theory, but the moment you enter the water, you'll sink. Learning is a contact sport. You learn by doing. Now let's make something clear. Not everything is equally important. There's a principle called the 80-20 rule, also known as the Pareto principle. It says that 80% of your results come from just 20% of your efforts. In learning, that means focusing on the few things that create the biggest returns. Want to learn a language? Don't even think about memorizing 10,000 words. Learn the 1,000 most common words first. Those alone cover most everyday conversations. Want to learn coding? Start with variables and loops. Don't jump straight into advanced AI projects. Simple idea. When your fundamentals become strong, everything else becomes easier. And there's a technique that helps you master these fundamentals faster. It's called active recall, which basically means stop passively reading and start testing yourself. For example, if you're studying history, instead of reading the same paragraph again and again, close the book and try remembering what you just learned. Because when your brain works harder to retrieve information, memory becomes stronger. Cramming might feel productive in the short term, but in the long term, it's almost useless. The opposite of cramming is something called the spacing effect. According to this principle, you learn better when you spread study sessions out over time, ideally 30 to 60 minutes a day across a week. Because every time you revisit a topic, your brain pulls it back out of storage, and every time that happens, the connection becomes stronger. It's like creating a path through a jungle. The first time is difficult, but every time you walk that path, it becomes clearer. That's why instead of studying 6 hours in one day, study 1 hour a day for 6 days. Now, if you want to learn faster, you don't just need practice, you need deliberate practice, which means working specifically on what you're bad at. Let's say you're learning drawing. Don't keep drawing the same character over and over. Work on hands, faces, eyes, the difficult stuff. Yeah, it's frustrating, but that's where growth happens. Here's another underrated trick. Teach what you learn. Because when you teach something, you have to organize your thoughts. Take out your phone, record yourself. Pretend you're making a YouTube video. The moment you feel like thousands of people are about to watch you, your brain automatically starts creating more clarity. And one more thing, use multiple senses. Learning a language? Read it, listen to it, write it, speak it. The more senses involved, the stronger the memory becomes. Learning shouldn't feel miserable. Create small goals, achieve them, reward yourself, because your brain thrives on dopamine. Just don't let distractions take over. Put your phone on silent. And finally, the most important thing, sleep. Because while you're sleeping, your brain processes information. It strengthens connections and organizes everything you learned. Pulling all-nighters doesn't make you smarter, it usually just makes you slower. Comment below, what's one new skill you want to learn? And the summary PDF for this video is available on our Telegram channel, link in the description. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, share it, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.